why this thing never works when I start up. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. So I'm gonna test this out, see if it's working. And I see it. It is. Hope everyone is well. Well, we're going to be getting started here in about 3 minutes. If this is your first time here, my name is Nakai and I'm with Creative for Purpose. This is day 6 of my 7 day challenge. For 7 days, I challenged myself to go live, and in doing so, I am showing people or other introverts how to create faceless content and set up a faceless YouTube channel. So today is day 6 of the 7 days. Today we're going to be talking about. Yesterday we talked about, or I showed you how you can start a children animated children's channel on YouTube. Today, using Canva. Today I'm going to show you how to create those animations using Canva and CapCut. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And we'll be getting started here shortly. All right. We'll give it about 2 more minutes and then we will get started. So like I said, today we're going to be using Canva. We're going to create um, in Canva, but then we are going to animate using CapCut. All right, so it's 5 after. We're going to go ahead and get started. So again, just to introduce myself, my name is Nakai, and I'm with Creative for Purpose. Today is day 6 of my 7 day challenge. I have been challenging myself to go live, to get more comfortable with going live. And in doing so, I am showing people how to create faceless content and how to set up a faceless YouTube channel that they can get monetized. So the first day, I showed you how to create frame TV art. That was day one and day two. From there, day three, day four, we moved into creating content for a lo-fi channel. And then day five, we talked about creating a animated children's channel. And today is day six, and we are going to do the same thing today. I'm going to show you how you can create animations we're going to start with Canva to do our design. And then from there, we're going to move over into CapCut and animate it. Now, for those of you who do not know what a or what a faceless YouTube channel or what faceless content looks like, I'm going to go ahead and put my YouTube channel down in the chat. For those of you who missed the first 5 days and you want to go back and be able to watch those videos, you can also go to my YouTube channel and you'll see them there as well. And you can go ahead and check those videos out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just 1 second. All right. So again, we're going to go ahead and get started. And today, like I said, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you how you can create an animated children's channel using Canva. We're going to do the design in Canva, and then we're going to go over into CapCut and do the animation. All right, so I already have my Canva opened up. Again, if you missed the first 5 days, you can go back to day one and you can see how to set up Canva, how to get a Canva account if you don't already have one. So we're going to go ahead and just get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is go over here to the left and go to Elements. Excuse me. I'm going to start with Shapes, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the square. I'm going to bring that all the way over, and then I am going to duplicate my square, bring that to the top, and then I'm going to bring that down to about, let's bring that down to about, we'll bring it down. All right, so now I'm going to change the colors of these. I'm going to change that one to black. This one's going to be blue because I want it to be my sky. So let me give it more a lighter blue. All right. So now I want to I'm going to type in brick. I'm going to do a search for bricks. And everything we use is we're going to be using graphics. I like this one. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to set that right there. And I am going to decrease it. Sometimes I just find it easier to do it this way. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that. And duplicate it all the way over. All right. Next element I'm going to add is going to be my road lines. So I want to add some road lines. All right. So I'm going to change those to yellow because I want them to really pop. So we're going to go ahead and change those to yellow. And then I'm going to duplicate that and duplicate it again. All right. So this is what we have so far. So I have my road here. Um, That brick wall is kind of bothering me a little bit. I'm going to redo this brick wall. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and go to position, and I'm going to do this at 140. All right. Let's see how that looks. I'll pull that down. Go ahead and Control D to duplicate it. That to match up. And duplicate it again. And go ahead and duplicate it all the way out. Okay. Yep, one-way road, Granby. All right, so let's look for a car. And again, we're using graphics. Like this one. So I'm going to use this one. I'm actually going to use two cars. Let's use two cars. Um, and then let's use this one. All right, so I'll make those a little smaller. All right, so I have my two cars. So now I want to put some houses in here. All right, let's see what we find. I like these. So I'll add this one. I'll add this one. And I'll add these. And I'll decrease them so that they fit on the page. All right, so that's good. That's good. I do want to make these a little smaller. Let's see. I'm gonna bring this one up a little bit. Okay. Now I need some clouds. Let's do some clouds. Thank you for joining. If you don't mind, go ahead and tap the screen for me. Let's see what kind of clouds. Let's see. Let's do this rain cloud. Let's do this cloud. Look, kind of it's giving kind of a little bit of rain. All right, so we'll duplicate, copy that, and paste it. And we'll do some over here. All right. Mm, let's put a couple smaller ones in the middle. Too many, maybe. Let's make them a little smaller. Mhm. All right. I feel like we need. Okay, so we have our image or what's going to ultimately be our video. We have that all designed. Um, let's do this. Let's see if I can find somebody walking. Mm, all right, I choose him. Um, right, so it looks okay. He looks kind of like he's walking on top of that car, though. So, we're gonna keep him there. All right, so now that we have um, our images created, now we want to go ahead and take it over to CapCut so that we can go ahead and animate it. All right, so before we do that, before we, I want to make these bigger. Before we download this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a page, a blank page, and I'm going to pull my cars off and I'm going to put them on the blank page. Okay. And then I'm going to add another blank page and I'm going to pull my guy off and I'm going to add him to the page. Now, when I add these images, these graphics to these pages, I'm not going to increase them or I'm not going to change the size of them or anything. It's okay that they don't fit the page. Um, I do want to keep them just like they are. So this is basically what our background is going to look like or what it looks like. And so from there, we're going to go ahead and download it. So we'll click on share, click on download. We are going to download it as a PNG. So we only want to download the background first or our scene first. We're going to download that first. All right, so then we're going to download our other two pages. And I'm going to download each of those separately, but we're going to download them as PNGs as well. And I'm going to download one. I'm going to download them as a transparent background. So I want to make sure that you are downloading those as transparent backgrounds. So I'll download that was page 2. And I'll download page 3. The only reason why I downloaded them separately because I didn't feel like I don't want to have to go through all that extract it and all that stuff. So that's the only reason why I did it that way. But you can download them all together if you want. Um, so again, that third page is going to also be a transparent background. So we have all of our downloads complete. I can go ahead and get out of Canva for now. And now we're going to go over to CapCut. Now you can do both of these. You can design this either on your desktop or on your phone. All right. So first thing we're going to do is create a project. We'll wait for Canva or CapCut to open up. All right. Well, we've got our CapCut opened up, so we're going to go ahead And we're going to pull our downloads over. And you can either upload them or you can either import them. I just find it easier to just pull them over from my downloads folder. Okay, so we've got them pulled over. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add my scene. Does it look like I added it 3 times? Oh, because it added all three of them. Okay. All right, so I've got my scene added. And you can extend this out and make it as long as you want. I'm going to extend it for there for now. All right, so the next thing I'm going to add is going to be my cars. And I'm going to put that right on top. Did I not download that as a transparent? I did not. So I'm going to go back in Canva because for some reason I didn't download those as transparent backgrounds. So I'll get rid of those. We will try again. PNG, transparent background. I'll download my cars. And then I'll download the guy. All right, so got those downloaded. Let me check, make sure they downloaded correctly this time. I downloaded them the right way. Okay, they downloaded. I downloaded them the right way this time. So I'll go ahead and bring them over. Okay, so I'll go ahead and add my cars. And if you're using your phone, you're going to click on overlay in order to do this. So I'm going to stretch that out. I'm going to add the man that is walking. Same thing, stretch him out. Uh, let's stretch him out. Okay. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to animate my cars. So I am going to click on my car frame, and then from there, I'm going to go ahead and click on the cars in the image. I'm going to select add keyframe, and I'm going to first pull my cars all the way back out of the scene. Okay. And then I'm going to pull my cursor all the way over. All right. And then we'll bring the cars back over. And this is what you get. Okay. Now I can speed this up because it is run it does it's a little slow. So I can speed this up to make it make the cars go by a little faster. I can slow it down. Okay. So we've got that. I don't mean to click on animation. So we're back. All right, so we've got our car animated, or our cars are animated. So now let's go ahead and animate our guy. So we're going to go ahead and select that frame or highlight that frame. We're going to select position or position, add keyframe. I'm going to click on him. I'm going to move him up. And of course, I'm going to move him off of the screen. I'm going to go ahead and drag all the way. And then I'm going to just walk him. All right. So let's bring this back over and let's see. So I've got my guy and I've got my vehicles and they are rolling across the screen. All right. So now let's add some sound. So in order to add sound, you're going to go over here to audio and we want to add a car sound. Let's see what this Lamborghini car sounds like. Uh, let's check this one. Let's check this one. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add this sound. And we're going to pull it right at the beginning, and we're going to pull it out. Oh, okay. And let's see how this works. So let's see, because the car sound kind of fades out a little bit. All right. So I'm not as excited about the guy. So I'm gonna go back over into Canva and I'm gonna see what else I can find because I'm not as excited about the guy that's walking. So I'm gonna pull the Canva back up. I like this one right here. I like him a lot better. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Let's see if I can work with this. So let's see what we can do with this one. I'll just put him right there and let's download. Uh, I don't know. Nope. So transparent background. The only thing is it's not going to it won't let me download it with a transparent background without it as an MP. Let me try this. I'm gonna take it over to CapCut as a MP4. Let's see if this works. What I'm thinking. If it lets me remove the background, then it will work. All right. So we'll get rid of him. Soon as cut starts working. Okay. So let's get rid of him. Let's go back to import. And we will import the MP4 that we just downloaded. Um, we'll get rid of him. Let's see if we can work with this. I have it highlighted, and I'm going to check. Post auto remove. Let's see how chroma key works. It's not. Okay. Let's do. Nope. All right. So let's go to another site. I'm going to go to Pixabay and see if I can find um, a guy walking or somebody walking with transparent background. I'm gonna go back to Canva first. Mm, Go filter. Mm-mm. All right, so let's try Pixabay. There's another site, and I can't think of it just offhand. What is this site? Shoot. Um, mm, I can't think of what the other site is. What is this? Let's see. Nope, we go. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to use him. And you can see he's a green screen, so we can use a green screen and we can fix it over there. So we're going to use that. And we'll do a copy so we can make sure that we give the designer of this green screen credit. All right, so we'll go ahead and import that. And we'll get rid of this one. And I actually am going to import, I'm going to add some birds as well. So I'm going to go ahead and flying. So I'm going to import those also. Mm, Where are my birds? Uh, I'm going to add some birds flying as well. All right. So the first thing I'm going to add is my guy walking. And I'm going to shorten my video to match up with the sound as well. Okay. So I've got my guy, he's walking. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that and I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to go back to basics. All right. We'll start working with him. All right. So we're going to go over to remove background. And we're going to select chroma key. And from there, we're going to select color picker. And we want to select the green. Okay. And then we're going to just go ahead and slide our intensify bar. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that he is big, but let's make him smaller. And we want to make sure that he is, the green is completely gone. So this is what it would look like. We're going to go ahead and animate him now. We'll give him a little shadow. Mhm. So we'll go back over to basic. Click on him. Again, we're going to go ahead and go to position and do add keyframe. We'll bring him off the screen. Slide our bar all the way over. And then we'll, oh, wrong one. Where's our guy at? Oh, there he is. Okay. We'll slide him all the way over. Okay. Let's go back to our car because somehow our cars got knocked off of here. All right. No, I didn't. Let's see what's going on with this. Oh, let's see what's going on with our car. Good. Our car is no longer moving. So let's do our car again. Quick. Remove cars. That's a little crooked. Okay. Now, let's let's see. What do we want to do next? Let's um let's add our birds. Let's add some birds. All right, so we have our birds. So let's do our birds next. Go ahead and add that green screen. All right, same thing as before. We're going to go over here to chroma key. We're going to select chroma key. We are going to select our color picker. Uh, Okay, so now let's see what our birds are looking like. Okay, so we need to intensify a little more to get rid of the green. All right, we are going to make this smaller. We're going to bring our birds up a little above our guy. Can you tell those are birds? And let's see what they look like. Okay. So that one is good. We like that. Let's watch that one more time. Still kind of feel like, mm, mm. All right, so let's check it out again. All right, so we like that. That's actually pretty good. We could shorten this a little bit. Let's shorten it a little more. Since the sound does cut out kind of early in the track. Oops. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, so let's check it out. Why stop moving? Let's see why. Uh, for some reason, all those moved when. All right, let's move those all the way, and let's test it again. Okay. So it looks good. All right, so then from there, we would just go ahead and export it. Go ahead and give it a name, Living in the City, and we would just hit export from there. And that is it. So that is day 6. We learned how to animate using, create an animation using CapCut and Canva. So we started our design in Canva. And then from there, we moved on to CapCut where we animated it. So appreciate you joining this live. Join me tomorrow for day 7, which is the final day. And tomorrow we will be setting up your YouTube channel, your Faceless YouTube channel. So thank you for joining, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.